Spokesperson for Governor DeSantis says the governor raised more than $1 million in the first hour after announcing he is running for president.
And this morning, DeSantis is trying to overcome what many are calling a shaky campaign launch on Twitter. 8 on your side's Beth Rousseau joining us live this morning with how the governor's team is handling the fallout from that event.
Definitely did not go as they had planned. However, Team DeSantis, they're trying to make the best of it. They're trying to say that he's so popular that he broke the internet. There's plenty of people, though, who are not buying it.
I'm Ron DeSantis, and I'm running for president to lead our great American comeback.
Hundreds of thousands of people logged on and waited for the announcement for nearly half an hour. Twitter CEO Elon Musk says the large audience of more than 600,000 people, that's what caused the glitch that caused the site to crash. DeSantis' opponents are using this as an opportunity to take jabs at the governor. Former President Donald Trump, who previously backed DeSantis, called him disloyal, said that he needs a personality transplant. President Joe Biden, his team tweeted a link for donations during the event saying this link works. Meanwhile, Democrats, they are saying that they're going to make every effort possible to have DeSantis continue down this rocky road.
It's our job in Florida as Floridians to continue to expose Ron for being a cruel and dangerous ideologue. You'd really have to look far and wide to find a more deplorable and damaging public figure.
Today, fundraisers are going to be gathering in Miami. They're going to be briefed by DeSantis staffers so that they can continue those fundraising efforts for the campaign. We're live in Tampa. Beth Rousseau, 8 on your side.
All right, Beth, thank you. And joining us now is political analyst Tara Newsome from St. Pete College. Thanks for being with us. Now, when we spoke with you yesterday, you called this a risky move.
Yeah, and now you're calling it failure to launch.
So I think everyone in America is calling it a failure to launch.
What's the immediate impact here of this?
I think there's 3 really big impacts. The first, of course, is that he's feeding the narrative that he's not ready to run. And that poses a big problem for him as he's trying to build momentum. And I think the second impact is that, he used a platform that he thought was going to be really innovative and that Donald Trump had used very successfully. But what he didn't really anticipate is only 20% of America is on Twitter. Most of them are Democrats. Some of them are super voters, the 55 and older. And so, this is really going to play out in a difficult way to really capture those that really need to come out and vote for him. And although he did raise $1 million in that first hour, there's a large donor meeting tonight in Miami. There's other donors that were really waiting to give money until this announcement. And so we really have to wait to see if the impact is his fundraising is going to take a little bit of a hit.